So I'm starting this vlog with what I used to eat when I was pregnant with my daughter. I want to basically give an insight into my life. So when I was pregnant with my daughter, I used to have to eat a certain way because I had gestational diabetes. And if anyone clicks onto my thing and says, oh, I have gestational diabetes, well, hopefully this will help if I'm showing meals that I'm eating and whatever. Because I'm going to a concert in April and I want to lose a bit of weight before going. I tend to try to exercise every day, and if I can, and I'm trying to eat the way that I did when I was pregnant, because when I was eating this way, I lost a bit of weight. Actually, after giving birth, I weighed 174. That's the lowest I've weighed since I was very young. So yes, I was allowed 1 cup of coffee a day. And for my coffee, I found an almond silk coffee cream, which is made with almonds, which is healthy. So in this book, I have 2 papers that I kept from when I was pregnant, and so I kept this paper, which small detail explains gestational diabetes, and basically this basically explained portions and carbs and like what kind of carbs there are, blah blah blah. And then this was like a source of protein and whatever. Vegetables, please enjoy variety of vegetables. They have very little carbohydrates, protein. So yes, I'm having an egg and peanut butter. But what I could have done for breakfast is I could have had 1 slice of toast, an egg, and avocado on top of my toast. And then this was my meal plan. I wrote all this on the top to explain it to my boyfriend. My boyfriend is not my daughter's father, by the way. My daughter's father is a long story. Let's just leave it at that. But this was my meal plan. I would have breakfast at 9. So they said 1 to 2 slices of whole wheat toast, 1 to 2 tablespoons of peanut butter on the toast, and then I got to skip the morning snack because I have breakfast at 9 because I live with 3 of my brothers, one of which who needs quiet in the morning. Long story. So I had lunch around 12. My carb choices got to be a little higher in the carb category. For mid-afternoon snack, they suggested, this was just a suggestion to help me along, a fruit, 10 almonds. For dinner, meat, chicken or fish with 2/3 cup rice or 1 cup pasta or potatoes, vegetables. And then I was allowed an evening snack. So basically they said snack as late as possible. And then this is just memories from when I was pregnant. I would get one of these little card thingies to tell me when my next appointment was at the center I was going to. I would have to test my blood sugar with this and this. And this is what I would get when I would go for my diabetes appointments. So, and there's another reason why I try to eat healthy and try to do my exercises when I can and whatever and try to keep healthy. It's because the diabetes can come back later on in life if you don't live a healthy lifestyle. So I remember going to my appointments and they would have Mr. Bean playing on the TV in the waiting room. So this is the whole season of Mr. Bean. I watched the first 2 episodes the other night on the first disc. They would have sometimes they would have the first Mr. Bean movie playing a couple times, and most of the time when I went, they would have Mr. Bean's Holiday, which is my favorite out of the 2 movies. Mr. Bean. And I remember at night before there was something else that I had to take. I forgot what it was. I think it was insulin. I had to take that at night to help with my numbers in the morning, because my numbers in the morning were higher. And at night I would watch some episodes of Friends, which was on TV, and The Nanny, which was on TV in reruns. I have 3 seasons of The Nanny on DVD.
Is that The Nanny?
Yeah. Oh, and the girl who plays Maggie in the show, the oldest daughter, she's the sister of one of the actresses on The Bold and Beautiful. Small world! So I went to the store to get a few things for my mom. I'm currently eating a bowl of Mr. Noodles, spicy chicken flavor, and listening to Lo-Fi Girl. This channel, I love the music from this channel. I have a notebook that I bought with Lo-Fi Girl's picture on it. It's somewhere. I think I see it. I'm not too certain if that's it, but I think I see it. Anyways, I discovered this channel on YouTube back in 2020 when I had a Fire Amazon stick for my old TV, which is now in the living room. So there might be people wondering why I'm making a vlog and showing what I'm doing during the day and stuff like that. This is mostly for my boyfriend, who doesn't really live close by, and he doesn't really get to come out here much often. And I understand his schedule is busy. He has work, he has rehearsals with a acting group, and then Sundays are the only days that he's free. But he lives a little far. Like, depending, like, by bus it's an hour away. At least. So I'm making these vlogs so that he can have an insight in what I'm doing during the day or during the week or whatever. So this won't just be one day in the vlogs. This will be more than one day most of the time. But I'll usually say what day it is and when